welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers, and this is One Lonely Outpost. In the last episode, we made some friends, or did more friendship stuff. So yeah, I have already started this day and done the farm, made a load of food to sell, which we're doing, and now we're going to run out and... where'd my dog go? Don't know. Talk to people, make some friends, because that's one thing we need to do. I'm also going to try and catch the bugs. And there is Beetle. So yeah. Don't you know the real franchises? I'm fairly certain I've done a gift for her. Yes. Which is good. So we need to speak to her. We need to speak to Fadil. But we're going to run off to Seaside Nexus because we want to speak to Dewey and we want to speak to Linny. And yeah, so we need to speak to them because we're close. I wonder what secrets the desolate dark hosts. There we go. Wait, come back. Ah, there we go. How are you getting on, boy? There's nothing like a good handstand to shake things up. Gets all the blood moving to places it doesn't get the chance to frequent. You understand, right? Because I do. I've never done a handstand. Never done a handstand? Well, we can change that right now. Alright, why don't you give it your best try? On a cliff? I don't think so. Anything for you, even this. Oh, you're a night flirt, aren't you? Well, come on then, give it a try. Oh, so close. Try again, but keeps your legs straighter. Alright. You can do it, boy. I just knows it. You're almost there. Give it one last try. Congrats, my ducky. You did it. How do you feel? I feel great. That's so great, my love. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now you can handstand whenever you'd like. You know, this was really fun. It feels like I'm back in the gymnasium with my teammates, except there's a lot less chalk in the air and no one's yelling about improperly stored mats. I was thinking about holding a gymnastics class for the colony, but I wasn't sure I had what it takes. Maybe I do after all. Maybe this can be my new goal, my new dream. That's right. I'll start a little class right here. Thanks, Braggers. I couldn't have done it without you. Sweet. Cool. So yes. Right, this rock looks weird. Huh. Interesting. So I might have got here before and did that before and then realised there was a cutscene, so I had to quickly quit out the game to reload it so that you guys could see the cutscene. And I'm sure when I took that rock down I got iron from it. There we go, another Atlas Snail. So yes, so I'm trying to think what we need to do, because right now my father isn't very chatty, but he could say a lot with just a look. I could tell if he was happy, sad, yada yada yada. yeah, I mean, I'm getting a bit bored with just running. Come out. Oh, hi, Braggers. You look down. What's up? Oh, it's nothing. I mean, it's in the past. I just got some hate mail. I've been getting these for a while now, though less frequently these days. Years ago, before all of this, I was a safety manager for the One Vav conglomerate. It was a type of place where cutting corners was celebrated. Rules and regulations went ignored, if not defied outright. The company had the integrity of a viral fly wing. It wore on me trying to keep people safe in a place that had no respect for proper protocol. Eventually, I decided to lay bare the company's illegal practices. I became a whistleblower. I was fired, of course, but thousands of other people lost their jobs as well. Since then, I've been inundated with hate mail from former employees and their families. Although, like I said, I get it less frequently now. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Thank you for your compassion. It means a lot, but I'm okay. Mostly, I just feel guilty. I often wonder if there was anything more I could have done to protect the people who lost their jobs. The frustrating thing is, those same people were in danger of injury or worse because of those lax regulations. I get why they're upset at having lost their jobs, but some perspective. Never mind, it was a long time ago. I need to get to grips with it. Maybe I'll write about it. Putting things into verse can be pretty cathartic for me. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. I've been avoiding it this long, but I think that's exactly what I need to do. Thanks for listening, Praggers. I'll try to spare my actual poetry, but I'm glad you were here to hear me out. Okay. So, yes. We've already done him. Yeah, so it's just Sally, I think, left to speak to today, and Olo. So I've been trying to think about how to present this series, because it's a bit slow. And I know Dolph you're playing and Lady you're playing, but you're also not waiting. So I think what I'm going to try and do is, while we can't complete quests, I think what I'm going to do, and it is a bold strategy, is start doing a couple of days off camera a week. Not doing anything important, just farming, getting through the days, getting materials together, so farming, mining, fishing, bug hunting, just to keep things going along, and then I'll keep a track of it, and then I can update you when we do the next episode. And I think that's probably the best way for me to go forward. Obviously, if there's something that you think you want to see, then by all means leave a comment under the video letting me know what it is that you want to see. Because oh, missed it. I don't know. The game's just a little bit slow. I don't know. So that's what I was going to do. So when I do days off camera, I'm not going to speak to anyone, so I'm not going to increase any friendships, get any quests. I'll leave letters for when I'm on camera. Yeah. So I think that's probably the best way to present this. You can go in there. Let's get you lot up here. Get you lot in there. Alright, let's get those out. Because we can make the S car go, can't we? I think. No, I can't because I haven't got the garlic. Garlic. Okay. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. Pop that and that in there. Pop that in there. And we'll see if we've got any room for these to be planted. In fact, can we even plant the jill fruit? It grows in vernal. No, we can't. But we can plant this one. Okay. Vernal is spring, which is this one. There we go. Right, and we shall sleep. We should make a fair wodge of cash. Because of the veggie stew. I probably should have bought some. Right, let's... Right. Let's get 10 carrots. 10 potatoes. 15 bok choy. And we'll plant those tomorrow, but for now let me just grab everything from the farm and I'll bring you back. Okay, we finished sorting the farms. I don't know where Robodog has gone. Sell all the rest of that. Okay. And then we can go and speak to Peeps, I suppose. Dewey first. Oh, we haven't been speaking to Dirk, have we? I keep forgetting Dirk. Mainly because he's all the way out of the way over here, isn't he? Okay, dragonfly pie. I think we're early enough to catch Linny in her shop. I thought that was her coming out then. Yes, it is. Right. Hang on. So we haven't got any more fish. But I think part of that is because we're waiting on new areas to open up. But I don't know what we're quite waiting for on that. Whether it's just a time thing or what. Obviously, once we're friends with everyone, we don't need to talk to them again. Lol. There we go. Right, who else? Fidel. It's up here. And Eve. Fidel, even Chuck, actually. I don't know if it's too early for Chuck to be down here. Nope. Okay. Right, what time is it? 2. Let's run through the mine quick. Just as something to do. I'm sure we will use the resources. I don't think there are any fish. We can check after, but I don't think there are any fish that we haven't, that we've seen that we haven't caught. Nope. Not a particularly successful mining trip, if you ask me. Okay. Now, the other big event that we've got coming up is the end of the year. Marking our first year in this colony. Which should be quite good. Where are we at? Getting on for 20 minutes. So yeah, because I was gonna like speed through to it to the next season, but happy to help. I did not predict exchange with a human would be so profitable. Terraforming this world without your services may have proven difficult. In light of your exemplary performance, I will continue our transactions. My next request may seem a little strange, but it is important nonetheless. I have a sophisticated taste matrix and an auxiliary biofuel generator that allows me to enjoy food. Hang on a minute. I have eaten from time to time here on this foul and dust-ridden planet, but nothing worthwhile. Is he going to ask about... Yeah. Huh. Okay. So we've got that quest again. No. Interesting. Because yeah, we have already given him a gift, so we can't do that. Because that looks like he's asking for the dish again, but it hasn't updated as given me a quest for it. I think it's a little bit broken. Where's my dog? Where is my little dog? I would like to see my little dog. Pop you in there. Pop you out. We can sell you. Yes, we can sell you. Take you. Take you. You in, you. No, we'll keep all of that. Yeah. I don't know if there's a friendship meter for the dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Alright, let's just have a quick licky-loo. Maybe. I have to stay on top of the crops. The colony will need more food soon. Linny Spin Class. Hey there, boy. Thanks for helping me out the other day. Listen, I want to put together a space outdoors where I can teach gymnastics class. Can you help me do that? I'd be right grateful. So is that... There we go. Spin Class. Deliver silicon and fabric. Okay. That is something we might be able to actually do. Rubber dog. There we go. And QWERTY. There we go. Right. Okay. Right, now Nova Pops take 5 days and we do not have that, so they are going to have to be put away for the summer. I think that's everything here. Okie doke. Right, let me just grab these crops and we will plant them. Okay, we didn't have any potatoes to harvest. What does that mean? Bok choy is dying. Great, grown in great abundance on Polaris. That says that it's dying, but I don't know. Okay. So come up here. Right. Right, I'm gonna pop. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Pop those in there. Okay. I think that's everything we can do there. Right, so we need to make silicon. We need 24 silicon. That's fine. In fact, if I pop that back and take that, and then we need green waste. I really should move the fabricator. Fabric 60. Oh blimey. Okay. Right, we need a lot of silicon for that. Right, which I believe is dirt. Which is not that one, but in fact, take that and that. Hop you in there. We want all of that, and we want all of that. Take that. That. Take that out. Right. Right, fabric. Right. That's 20. Okay. So that goes in this chest. Right, so that's all the silicon we need. And the like. Okay. And then we're going to, yeah, we're going to need more silicon. Right, Nova Pops are winter, autumn, so we can put those in the chest. And sugar cane, we're going to need more sugar cane. Right. Nova Pops and sugar, we don't have any sugar. Nova Pop pie is sugar as well. Potato. Pop crystal sugar, galactic jam. No. Milk root curry, we could make some of that. I think we're out of rice though. We don't have tomatoes, tea bags. No. Carrot sugar. Cosmic curry. Nova Pop, milk root, jewel fruit and white rice. So that's flour. Have I not got any rice? No. Okay. Right, so let's do it through here instead then. Baked potato. Miners, pasty, nutrient paste, cosmic curry, we need to make that. No pop burst, carrot juice. Done that one. Dragonfly pie needs garlic. Made that one. Escargot, garlic. Done that one. Done that one, that one, that one. Teabag and pop crystal. Ah, we can make that, I think. I'll make 10 of those. Okay. We don't have sugar. We need the rice. Flour. We haven't made that. Onigiri, we need the rice. Raspberries, we haven't grown those yet. Jewel fruit, Nova Pop, sugar, bok choy, soybeans. Yeah, that's one of the things we need. Star Steward, Nova Pop, milk root, cabbage. We don't have, but we should be growing it in the next season. White rice, vegetable pie we've made, Whitman stew. Again, we need the cabbage. Tomatoes. We did make cookies. We need the galactic jam, steamed buns, cabbage, garlic, cheese. We don't have yet. Okay. Right, let's pop those back in. That's working. I'm gonna pop those in. No, yeah. Right. Right. Terraforming specialist, electrical engineer, biology, metallurgist, tomboy mechanic, entomological. Archaeological, ichthyological. Yeah, no one's food. No one's a foodie. No one's a foodie. So we can't do anything with that. I am going to run around to speak to people, and then I'll bring you back and we'll wrap up the episode. And then what I'll probably do is go through, do the next 2 days off camera, and that would be great. Okay, that's everyone spoke to, but I do think we've run out of time. Just double check people's friendship hasn't gone down. Still 60. It's 35. 51. 60. 39. So we're close to getting her happy. Lily's 56. Dad said to thank you for your hard work growing crops for us. You are welcome. Although, you know, they're quick to turn when there is no food. Hardly surprising. I get grumpy when I don't get fed. Right then. I will say thank you very much for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so no new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.